Hey folks, Ryan Gunness here with MLM Recruit On Demand, and this video is how to use the Google search function that we have in the back office. So the way that you would get to this is when you log into your MLM Recruit On Demand back office, go to Resources, and on the resource page you'll see one for a tab for Search Google Free Leads. Okay, you click on that, and this video that you're watching right now is right at the top of the page, and then just right below the video you'll see the options here. And you have two options. One is kind of an automated option, and then one is a manual option. The automated option, you can use this quick pick function, and you just kind of, every time you click it, it'll just kind of go through a quick. Now what this is doing is it's going to try to do a search on Google. It's going to try to look for the company name, and then it's going to try to look for a search term and an area code. Okay, and typically the search term is a term that somebody would normally use on their website near their contact information. So, if somebody has a website, it may say, hey, for more information, here's my phone number and contact information. So, so if you look at the search terms here, these are pretty much common terms that people would have near their contact information. Okay, and I touch on that here because if you're going to do the search manually, you want to have you want to understand what's going on behind the scenes. So let's go ahead and do this search right here. All right, click on process. The next screen will kind of reconfirm, hey, this is the company you're looking for, this is the search term, and this is the area code. Once you click on that right now, it'll go right into Google and it'll try to do a search. And as you can see here, it's finding contact information, phone numbers, you might even find email addresses, and now you have to kind of dig through this data. So you have to dig through and kind of look to see, hey, is this a network marketer? Does this look like somebody that's is belonged to a network marketing company that's that was promoting it? We don't know if they're active still or if they're not. And then you use the script and the contact approach that I teach to reach out to these people. Now you can come back over to the system here, and you can say, hey, what? Let me edit that search. That was a good search. But let me try a different area code now because I got a lot of results. So what? Let me go over to New York right now and do the same search and see what happens. And there we go. We got a whole bunch of new results with new phone numbers that were different from the last search. So you can easily go through this, and again, like I said, you have to dig through to make sure that, hey, this looks like a network marketer, because the results is just going to, it's going to be general results, but it's looking to see, hey, let's look for the name of this particular network marketing company. Let's look for this search term, and let's look for this area code. So if you find a good term, or if you find a good search that's yielding results, you might want to come back in here and just keep changing the area codes and play with it to keep getting more data. Okay. On the flip side, if you want to do this manually, you can come in here and say, hey, I want to look at the ABC company, and I want to say, call me, and I want to put in a little area code, here to kind of narrow down the results. Okay, and this will work anywhere in the United States. This will work international if you know international companies. If you live outside of the United States and you want to use this, you can use this to find leads local or international or in your country or whatever you want to do. Okay, so you kind of just use this as a way to go on to Google and do those searches. Then you would come back into our contact manager, and you can click on add contact, and you can put those contacts into your contact manager for you to call them at a later time in case you're doing this search in the middle of the night and you're not ready to make phone calls. You can take 10-15 minutes and go find 15-20 leads, put them into your contact manager, and then the next day you have those leads there for you. Okay, or if you're doing this at the appropriate time, you can just go right onto Google, start making some phone calls right away, and then if you're getting people live and you're leaving voicemails, you come back into your contact manager and add them afterwards. All right, so that's pretty much it. There's really not much to this here. Again, over in this section here, this is all interchangeable, so you can come in here and say, hey, let me pick on another company, let me go try a different search term. So you can even use this kind of a manual way to do it, just using the drop downs of what we have, or you could just say, hey, let me just do some quick picks. Okay, and we have randomized everything here so that it does not pick, it does not, draw attention to any one particular company. So every time you come to this page, it just refreshes and randomizes everything. So this way, people won't come in and say, well, let me start with number one and work my way down. That won't be the case, because every single person, every single member is going to have a random view of all the different companies that's in here. All right, so hope this helps, and I will catch you on another video.